Hello po at isang manigong bagong taon sa inyong lahat. At unang-una po ay nagpapasalamat po ako kay Renato Martinez at kay Mr. Fernando Dumuk for pointing out na kulang yung aking dividend yield na nailagay for DDMPR and CRIET. Babasahin ko po yung comment. Mula kay Fernando Dumuk, Happy New Year, sir. Sir Benji, sorry to point out that you understated the dividend for CRIET. Instead of 12.3 centavos, it should be 16.7 according to Call Financial. Therefore, the yield should be 6.56 and rank number 2. Okay. Tapos si Fernando Martinez naman, Happy New Year, sir. Please check your figures for the dividend yield of DDMPR and CRIET. My reference was PSE Edge with the following data. DDMPR at 0.110254 per share with a net yield of 7.69. CRIET at 0.167 per share with a net yield of 6.56%, making them number 1 and 2 slots for high dividend yield for 2022 Reits. Thanks. Okay, maraming po salamat dyan, and because of that, I'll be revising it. Pero take note po, maaaring magkaiba po ang aking presentation from the researchers and the brokerages that you saw, dahil ang coverage ko lang po would be within 2022. Now let me walk you through the coverage. Ang in-include ko po ay yung mga REITs which declared and paid cash dividends within 2022. At pangalawa, for REITs which listed only in 2022 but paid less than 4 cash dividends within the year, maaring nag-declare sila ng 4 na cash dividends pero magbayad sila ng 3 lamang, the dividend payment will be annualized. These REITs are the VREIT, DDMPR, and CRIET. So ang gagawin ko po, instead of including the one in 2023, let me show you the next slide. Hindi ko po i-include yung 2023. So, ito po yung DDMPR. So, during the year, nagkaroon po siya ng 4 na dividend declaration. Yung pang-4 na dividend declaration niya ay nung December 7, na ang ex-date ay December 7, pero ang payment date niya ay December 9. So, kung susumahin po natin, tama po si Renato Jimenez, nasa 11.0254 po. Kaya lang po, ang coverage po natin, tulad ng in-explain ko po kanina, ay 2022 lamang. So what I'll do is, I will annualize this. Ito-total ko po itong 3 cash dividend payments na ito, divided by 3, you get an average, multiplied by 4. Yan po. Ganun po mag-annualize. Kasi po itong January 9 payment ng DDMPR, mangyayari pa po sa next week pa. Pangalawa po, yung divisor po natin ay yung closing price ng stock as of December 31, 2022. So, ganun po ang gagawin ko. I-annualize ko po ito, and whatever dividend yield ay makikita po natin mamaya. So, ganun din po ang gagawin ko sa CRIET. Yung CRIET po, meron pa siyang 4 dividend payments so far. However, yung last declaration niya na may ex-date na December 5 ay meron pong payment date na January 5, 2023. Ito po ay sa Thursday pa. So, kung susumahin po natin, it's 16.7 centavos per share. Ganun din po ang gagawin ko. Total ko po itong 3, divided by 3, multiplied by 4, divided by the closing price of CRIET as of December 31, 2022. So, ito na po yung aking computation, revised computation given that I have annualized the DDMPR and the CRIET. At number 7, we have AREIT. Meron po siyang price per share at 35.40, pero ang dividend yield niya is 4.91. However, napakalaki po ng kanyang appreciation, no? Since its IPO in 2020, nag-increase po yung kanyang presyo ng stock by 31.1%. Ang IPO price po ni AREIT ay 27 pesos. Kaya po, yung 4.91, maaring, kasi lumaki po yung divisor naging closing price is naging 35.40 instead of 27. Kaya po, kung ang divisor ay lumaki, liliit naman po yung dividend yield net of tax. Number 6 po is RCR, na merong dividend yield net of tax na 5.89, pero nag-depreciate po siya ng 9.3% since its IPO. Number 5 is MREIT, merong dividend yield net of tax of 6.05. Nag-depreciate naman po siya ng 10.1% since its IPO. Number 4 is VREIT, na nag-IPO lamang po nitong July. Nag-declare po ng dalawang cash dividends during the year and payment also within the year. Kaya po inanalyze po natin, naging 6.23%, naging number 4 po siya. So mapapansin niyo po dito sa mga rates na ito, yung 4.91 is higher than the 5-year average bond yield, which is already good. Pero yung 7 years mas mataas pa rin. Pero starting number 6 to number 4, yung yield po nila is higher than the 7-year average bond yield. Ito po yung mga corporate and Philippine issued bonds. So, considering na nagkaroon po ng inflation at nagtaas po ng rates ang BSP, ay natalo pa rin siya ng mga rates na ito. Ano po ang number 3, 2, and number 1? Ito po ang CRIET, number 3, at 6.45% net of tax, pero nag-depreciate po siya ng 10.2%. In-annualize po natin siya, no? Ito po. Number 2 is PhilREIT with a 6.61% dividend yield net of tax, pero nag-depreciate po siya ng 21.4% since its IPO. And number 1 is DDMPR with a 7.72% dividend yield net of tax annualized. Hindi po natin sinama yung 2023. Pero ang downside po niya, nag-depreciate po ang kanyang stock ng 42.7%. So makikita niyo po yung contrasting views, ano? Pagka bumaba po yung presyo ng stock, tumataas po yung dividend yield. Pero pagka tumataas po yung presyo ng stock, bumababa po ang dividend yield. Makikita niyo po yan sa DDMPR at sa AREIT. DDMPR is may pinakamalaking depreciation, while the AREIT is the only REIT which appreciated. Pero napakaliit o 4.9% lang ang kanyang dividend yield. Okay? Maraming pong salamat at yan po ang ating revision sa ating summary of dividend yields. Kung meron pa po kayong mga observation, huwag po kayong mag-hesitate na mag-comment. So maraming pong salamat sa inyong mga comments. And in closing, ito po ang quote from Richard Branson: "Business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming." Maraming pong salamat at maniging bagong taon sa inyong lahat. Ito po si Benji Chodoro. Don't forget to subscribe and like in my YouTube channel. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.